to Sports City, your home of sports analysis. You are with me, Bill Clinton ODHIAMBO, and joining me on Panetry, I have a guest and a good friend with me, Mr. Edwin OLOO. How are you, sir? Salama?
Niko salama sana, asante sana. As you've heard, my name is Edwin OLOO, and as he has said, welcome to Sports City show, and we are ready to discuss.
Good afternoon, Tobias Omoni and Esther Kendi. Make sure you communicate with us, talk to us through our social media platforms. 021-980-384 is our SMS and WhatsApp line. We are live on Facebook as well, Science TV Kenya. You can catch up with us to our content on YouTube at Science TV Kenya as well. But we have a lot to talk about this afternoon. Remember, the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers are currently ongoing. We're going to see how Harambe Stars are performing so far. They fell to an early 2-1 loss against host Gabon. But we are going to talk more about how they are going to fare on the qualifiers, and also take a look at a more local action. We have the KPL. Of course, with the international break happening, there is a break with the local actions as far as the KPL is concerned. But at match week 11, Posta Rangers are still boasting at number 1. Surprisingly, not many had anticipated. And also in the EPL section, we are going to see how the likes of Liverpool, the likes of Arsenal are faring on as far as the EPL is concerned. Remember, breaking news as far as the EPL is concerned: Everton have lost 10 points because of financial fair play rules. I'm going to give you a little bit of more information about that and why Manchester City fans and Chelsea fans should be worried as well. Once again, make sure you catch up with us. Send in your thoughts and opinions through our socials. Mr. Edwin, situanze kama namna gani? Haya basi, Harambe Stars right now 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. A lot of fans, more so sisi wa Kenya, tunajivunia kwanza the fact that this time around we have a chance. Ndio tumeanza, but we have a chance of making a way to the World Cup, World Cup tournament. That is the 2026 World Cup tournament. Of course, we have started off on a bad foot, if you could put it, because against host Gabon, we were in a commanding 1-0 lead before they came back and overturned the table, won the game 2-1, and we are in a situation where many Kenyans are starting to doubt that yes, it's only match 1 out of 10, but Abdullah Vizuri, what is your say as far as this is concerned?
Asante sana kwa kunipa nafasi. It's true that we are very proud of Harambe Stars, and they tried really well, and we are waiting to see the progress. But many Kenyans right now are hoping that we can possibly succeed, and we just have to pray. But we have a very small problem. Very many fans are not motivated to travel.
Frat is selecting the selection process of his players. Last time out, he was under scrutiny why he was leaving top players from a team like Gor Mahia, who had have been doing so well so far. But then again, he was not picking up many good players from that squad. But then again, he confidently came out and talked about he believes in instincts, he believes in the kind of players he's choosing, and maybe this time around he made a 23-man selection team, and with 4 new players coming in to make their debuts this time around in the qualifiers. And this is because most of the key players, the likes of Eric Marcelo Ouma, the likes of Joseph Okumu, are injured with the teams they play with outside the country. And this is one of the major concerns for Ancient Frat. And the questions are, if he had maybe gone into this thought of this earlier to try and bring in new younger players, try and come in and try gel with the experienced players and create that teamwork, maybe things could have been different. But
okay, I believe that during the selection of the players, when the coach selects the players, I believe he has to follow his own wish, because you see there's been a lot of complaints about him bringing in new players, and also bringing in new players might confuse the club and the arrangement that is. But I believe that against Seychelles, we are going to win 2-0 against Seychelles.
An advantage to Harambe Stars, because when you look at how Seychelles played against in the opening game against Ivory Coast, They were beaten 9-0 in their opening game by Ivory Coast. So this maybe this sort of dented their hopes, dented their confidence, and Harambe Stars should really bounce back and have decisions because I don't think if when you saw the game. Do you believe what are the key areas that do you think Harambe Stars should really work on as far as progressing forward is concerned? Yes, this is just the first game. They have fell 2-1, but then again they can bounce back and qualify for the World Cup. What are the key areas in your own perspective that they should work on?
Okay, I believe the coach has to change the game plan,
Right.
and also especially in the midfield.
Right.
I think the midfield has to be strong to be able to, so that the defense maybe use the 4-3-2-1 tactic.
Right.
Maybe that can help. That is a good tactic.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Harambe Stars are in Group F, and when you see how the so far the table looks like, Ivory Coast are ahead with 3 points. Then we have Burundi and Gabon also closing in with 3 points as well. Burundi got past their counterparts Gambia, winning 3-2, and we had Gabon, of course, winning against Kenya 2-1. Ivory Coast, they're at number 1 with a larger goal difference because of their 9-0 win against their counterparts Seychelles. Now, when you look at that particular list, Gambia, Kenya, and Seychelles follow in at the bottom of the table, and many questions are arising whether Kenya will foresee this particular challenge. Do you believe, viewers, that Kenya can once again bounce back to its glory days and come back and participate in the 2026 World Cup? Remember, this is just the qualifiers. A lot is at stake. Game 1 out of 10 is already done, with Gabon winning 2-1. Disappointing Kenya.